Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live coverage of the first match of the season. It's Juventus up against Newcastle United.
Well, they weren't quite good enough last season, so a good start here and 3 points would do very nicely. I just hope we get an entertaining game, though.
And the starting lineup for Juventus. Pierre Kalulu starts alongside Bremer in the centre of defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And nicely over the top. Opportunity, and I must say that was almost poetic. The shot as well as the save.
Yeah, dynamic play and a top-class save.
And cleared away comfortably. Barnes. And teammates around him. Can he? Well, I really thought they were going to forge ahead on the counter-attack, but what a save!
Yeah, that deserved to be the opener. Wonderful bit of football.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Malik Chow. Gordon. And scope for Newcastle to attack out wide. Oh, it's on! The save was a good one. Corner kick played in. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I don't think too many players can strike the ball as well as he can. He just hits it so cleanly, which makes him dangerous today.
Barnes. And he has options available. Can he get them in front? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. And back underway, 1-0 it is. And unable to keep possession. The story, one of Juve having trouble hanging on to the ball. Played through by Yildiz. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Confident attacking play. Elanga. Opportunity here. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Tino Livramento. Sandro Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking good again. This looks interesting. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, big moment. And what a magical save it was. Now sending it in. Top-class defending. Harvey Barnes. Zegrova has it. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not away properly. Well, acres of space out wide for Newcastle. Marvellous anticipation. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Locatelli. And support available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Beautiful pass. Zegrova. Fancies it. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Harvey Barnes. And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Turin. Well, Bruno Guimaraes gets high marks for his first half performance. Interested to know what you've made of his contribution.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So underway again, the Magpies with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Livramento. corner to Juventus, and they need to make something happen. And played short. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
Anthony Elanga. And on to Barnes. Anthony Gordon. And it's a quality pass. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Wissa has it. Oh, it might be! And just over the bar. Really good effort. Juventus recovering possession well. Fine pass. Must be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Kenan Yildiz. Good strong play on the ball. Could reduce the deficit. Opportunity squandered, and they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
Will it happen for them? Oh, the challenge was spot on. Anthony Elanga. And the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Guimaraes. Wissa has it. Having to shoot. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. And there's the delivery.
Well, Newcastle have been dominant, as those stats will tell you. They really have played well so far.
Filip Kostic. And on to Locatelli. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Teammates available. Chance to get back into it. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Rewarded for that brilliant high press.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? "20 minutes remaining. Dusan Vlahovic. Locatelli. Superb to Vlahovic. Yohan Wissa. Well, Juventus have it back here. Can he put it away? And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Bruno Guimaraes. Botman. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. What can he do with it now? This could be the equaliser. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So on with the game, and what a game! Can you believe this? Harvey Barnes. A goal here might win it. Oh, fancy footwork. And now a corner coming up. Over it comes. Could be dangerous from Conceição. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Sandro Tonali. Well, there to intercept. Yildiz. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? And it's played into the centre. Francisco Conceição. He has teammates around him. Locatelli threads it through. And just on target, and they might regret that.
Yeah, that could prove important.
Anthony Elanga. Oh, good vision, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Good-looking pass. Yildiz through on goal. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Decent position. Full time then, and when you're second best in a title race, you certainly don't want to start the new season by losing to your opponents.
Yeah, it's only the first match, Derek, but already you can see the same issues resurfacing. You can't keep repeating those mistakes and expect to mount a serious title challenge. They need to...
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Change my hair and my personality. Just for you, do I believe that's the last time I let somebody see the other side of me, one that doesn't leave. Can't you see that? On my leader. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be on my knees. Oh, this one's gonna hurt me, but this one's gonna hurt my soul. This one's gonna cut so deep. Don't make me feel like a stranger. You told me I'm the best you've had. You feel so good in my head.
If you believe that there's no such thing as a friendly, then get yourself set to enjoy a find-out fixture as two teams look to discover more about themselves and their opponents. It's coming right up, live on EA TV. A warm welcome from the Allianz Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Juventus facing Newcastle United.
Well, they didn't play at their best last time out, so they'll need a better display today. In such a short...
Now he's in. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Malik Thiaw. Anthony Elanga. Wissa. Lovely setup. That's nice from Yildiz. Yildiz. Options available in the middle. Decent chance. And the keeper more than equal to it. Corner kick played in. Taking a chance. Great defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Played in with that. Oh, what a really good save that was. They decide against putting it into the box. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. And no one can seem to settle on the ball. Yohan Wissa. That set up the chance. And the attack is over. Jagrova. Back with Yildiz. Now, surely, another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
2-0 then, as we get started again. Barnes. Wissa. Are you stopping him yet? Still trying to find the space. And a corner to come for Newcastle. They decide against putting it in. That's a good ball. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Well, this is looking good. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Slavic. And it's on now. Terrific. Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, it's been all about Juventus so far, and you sense they could inflict further punishment yet. Sandro Tonali. Possession lost and won. Barnes. Now, what can they do from here? Now the chance for them to pour forward. Can they profit from this? And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. Setting up the chance. The defence quick to snatch it back.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Could be dangerous. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, what a first half this is for them as the game gets going again. Teeing up the chance now. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Anthony Gordon. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. That's crossed the line, it'll be a throw-in. Johan Wissa. Very, very close, but hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. Closed it down well.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
And that's where it ends. Vlahovic. Surely now. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Fantastic opportunity squandered. Johan Wissa. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. There's a chance for them to go now. Real chance. They have to get back at pace. Now, this could be costly. This could be it. And he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on. Gordon. Oh, good vision. And a goal that's likely all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them. Pierre Kalulu. Oh, that's really well cut out. Manuel Locatelli. Yildiz. What a chance here. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Here we go. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get. And that brings the first half to a close here at the Allianz Stadium. Proof here, if it were needed, of just what an impact he's having on the game.
Well, what can I say? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's been a continual threat when he's had the ball, that's for sure.
Off we go again. The second half begins. Anthony Gordon. Johan Wissa. Could take things forward a notch here. Sandro Tonali. Making decent progress here. This could be! Oh, a chance that was promising. And he won't want to see that attempt again. Well read to gain possession. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Still making forward progress. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. Sandro Tonali. I'm afraid that's careless. Beaten easily here. Stopped, but not away. Ooh, got in the way of it. Locatelli. Setting up the chance. Yildiz. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Juventus recovering possession well. Adon Żegrova. Chance to score! Must finish. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
An hour played, 30 to go now. A really good interception to take the ball. Yildiz. He's in here, and 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Tonali. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Johan Wissa. Kostic. Luis Openda. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Ilanga. And this could be. Magnificent defending, a timely intervention.
That really was an important bit of play.
Bremer. Now Locatelli. The chance now for a quick transition. Another goal! And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Anthony Elanga. Barnes. Good tackle from Yildiz. Jagrova. Yildiz! Huge block, but still danger. There it is. Dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Wissa. Elanga. Oh, brilliant anticipation. And this could be the moment for a counter. Elanga. Kenan Yildiz. Barnes. Gordon. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Dusan Vlahovic. Anthony Elanga. This could get interesting. Offside has been given here. Cambiasso. On to Locatelli. No stopping him there. Well, that has to be a booking. That was quite deliberate. And that is superb. The technique, the precision, just an incredible goal. So the ball rolling again, but it's not rolled their way all game. Tino Livramento. Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. Goes on past the defender. Ball lost and the chance gone. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Elanga. Opportunity here. Must be. And it's in. Nothing more than consolation at this stage, but it is at least something for their fans to cheer.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Gol
And the game comes to an end with Juventus victorious.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Well, that was as good as I've seen for a long while. He was bright, sharp, inventive, and of course clinical. What a player he is.
Don't be deceived by the friendly tag. Yes, a chance for the two coaches to try out some new tactical elements. But the two sides never like to lose a football match and will give everything to emerge victorious. It is Juventus. They take on Chelsea next on EA TV Live. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. Well, designs they might have on the title seem to be slithering away, so they can't afford to put in a poor performance on this particular occasion. It's Juventus taking on Chelsea.
Well, both managers will be...
Can he finish? There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Edon Žegrova. And tidy defensive play.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
Reece James. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Moises Caicedo. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Yildiz. Getting in there to intercept. Plenty of support here. Such an ambitious run. Can he deliver? Oh, good save. Taken short. Gusto. Now with Caicedo. Just cutting off the supply. Ikoma Loisopenda. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, there's not much space. They just can't keep it. They just need to be more precise in their passing.
Cucurella. A very effective pass. A very timely interception. Dusan Vlahovic. Yildiz. Oh, that's a really good run. Oh, great save! Keen to take it short here. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Pedro. And passing it through. Locatelli. And Yildiz feeding it through. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Fernandez. Pedro. Is it going to be? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Moises Caicedo. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here you can see it again, and it's a decent strike in off the bar. The keeper can't do much about that. It's a nice goal.
Kalulu. Now with Yildiz. Vlahovic. And it's opening up. Oh, superb tackle.
Yeah, good position in there, wasn't it?
Reece James. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Beautifully weighted ball. Well anticipated. Well, credit for the challenge, but they cannot drop their guard. It's a corner. Favouring the short one. Cucurella. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Can they do it? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Well, the ball is moving again, and there's no getting away from it. Chelsea are really in the mood here. Enzo Fernandez. On to James. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Will it go in? And alleviating the pressure.
Yeah, he did what he had to do there. Definitely the smart choice.
Chance here. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant. Cole Palmer. Will it be? And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, this is so smooth. Look how he slips past his marker. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
Enzo Fernandez. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Dangerous ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Well read to win possession back. And there goes the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here in Turin. Well, away they go again, and it was an eye-catching display by Chelsea in the first half of this match. Could be dangerous. Well, they tried to keep the move going. Possibilities for them to counter. And no let-up. But nothing comes of it. Now Chelsea showing good width. And roaming free here. Can he put it away? And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Yeah, that's what you want from your keeper. Sharp reflexes and quick thinking. He's done so well there.
Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Short corner it is. Oh, that's a clever ball. Top-class defending. Played through by Kostic. Could be troublesome. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Chalobah. Fernandez. On to Palmer. And in a perfect position to cut it out.
Yeah, he got himself in a great position there.
Could be threatening. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. They favoured a short one here. Oh, got everything behind it. And over comes the corner. Not completely out of trouble here. Oh, and in! How about this? They're eating into the lead, and what looked impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit and determination on show.
Well, look at this lovely delivery from the corner, and then what a finish too. He gets plenty of power on it, which makes it hard for the keeper to save. It's a really good goal.
Well, we're into the final half hour. This looks interesting. And clears the danger. Will it happen for them? James. What a vital intervention. Juventus have given it away. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Just fizzled out completely. Fernandez. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Reece James. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now, options are plenty. Played through by Locatelli. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink, and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward, cause all sorts of problems. And the keeper simply can't react quick enough because it's hit with such power and pace. What a fantastic goal.
20 minutes to go. James. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Showing good ball control. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Pedro Neto. And striking it. Oh, top goalkeeping. Well, opting for the short corner. Caicedo. Oh, great attacking play. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the... So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Conceição, and a solid stop there. And the short option preferred. Pedro Neto. Juventus doing well to regain possession. In search of an equaliser. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And it's a good goal too. Places it past the keeper. He keeps his cool and it's a clinical finish.
So they get the ball rolling again. And this is a goal fest in the extreme. Fernandes. Now with James. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. Might be a chance to break. Determined to keep moving. Opportunity here. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? The Bianconeri have given it away. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Kostic. Now with Cambiaso. Dusan Vlahovic. And on to Locatelli. Failure to keep the ball by the Bianconeri. So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.